Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dwayne Kimball, United States Army veteran and retired VA rating specialist. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the VA claim for DIC, Dependent Indemnity Compensation. A lot of veterans and their families do not know about this benefit and they need to. So I'm going to provide the VA's definition, the criteria, and the monthly payout. Let's go ahead and get it. So before we get into today's video, make sure you click the link in the description section below and get signed up for my veteran monthly membership. So today's video, DIC, what is it, the criteria, and the payout. I'm going to cover all of that. And the reason why I'm doing this video, because one, I haven't talked about this before, but I've been getting some calls from spouses and they're saying, hey, Dwayne, do I qualify for this DIC? And the first question I ask, is your husband or was your husband or your wife service connected? No, you don't qualify for DIC. So veterans, while we're still here on earth, you need to understand what DIC is. So when you pass away, your family is not left holding the bag and they could get some benefits. So, I always have some slides for you. So we're going to go ahead and go through these slides so you can understand what is DIC. So slide number one. Here in slide number one, this is the M21's manual reference definition for DIC. Dependency and indemnity compensation is a monthly payment made to a surviving spouse, child, or parent because of a service-connected death that occurred. So, two key words, service-connected, okay? On or after January 1st, 1957, or before January 1st, 1957, if the survivor elects to receive DIC in lieu of death compensation. You can go out to 38 USC 1310 to get more information on death compensation, okay? To a surviving spouse or child because a veteran had been rated as totally disabled due to an SC, means service-connected, disability prior to their death, typically for at least 10 years. There's another 38 USC 1308. You can go out and do some research, but I'll read that again. Veteran had been rated as a totally disabled due to a service-connected disability prior to their death, okay? The last bullet comment. To a surviving spouse, child, or parent because of death due to Department of Veterans Affairs medical treatment per 38 USC 1151. And actually, 1151, they do have 1151 claims, okay? Now, in the reference, you can see 38 CFR 3.5, it talks about the same, or has the same information that I just went over, plus some additional information as well, okay? Moving right along, slide number 2. Here in slide number 2, we're going to start getting into the payout. And I took this information from va.gov, okay? A lot of good information, and I'll even include the link in the description section so you can go through, because this is for a surviving spouse of a veteran, but what I'm going to show you is not all the information, okay? So I'll put the link in the description section below, okay? So it says surviving spouse rates if veteran died on or after January 1st, 1993. If you're the surviving spouse of a veteran, your monthly payout is $1612.75, effective December 1st, 2023. Now, of course, going forward, there could be some cost of living increases, okay, which will increase that amount. This goes on to say you may also be eligible for added amounts based on certain factors, okay? Now, I know you're asking, Dwayne, what are those factors? Don't worry about it, I got you covered. Slide number 3. Here's slide number 3. Here are some factors. Added amounts for surviving spouses. Now, on that previous slide, around $1,600, okay? So it says, if the description is true, let's just take the first one. The veteran had a VA disability rating of totally disabling, including for individual unemployability, for at least the 8 full years leading up to their death. And see how they have that highlighted is in bold? You were married to the veteran for those same 8 years. So in this example, you have to meet both, okay? You may qualify for the benefit, for this benefit, 8-year provision, added monthly amount, $342.46. Now, as I go, I'm not going to go and talk about all of these, okay? But you can see you may qualify for benefit aid in attendance. I think they should have put spousal aid in attendance because it says you, meaning you, the spouse, you have a disability and need help with regular daily activities. Raters, we know that as spousal aid in attendance, also known as SMCL, okay? So here are some added compensation that could be on top of what you will receive for the DIC if you meet the criteria, okay? Slide number 4. Here in slide number 4, this is an example, okay? And I really like the VA has come a long way with their website because not only in the M21 manual reference, even in certain parts of their website, they give you examples. And this is one example that they're giving you examples, okay? So it says example of how to calculate your DIC. If you're the surviving spouse of a veteran, your monthly rate will start at $1,612. That's the starting point. Then for each additional benefit you qualify for, you would add the amounts from the added amounts table. And here's the example. Total monthly payment for the first 2 years, $1,612, that's the monthly rate. First child under 18, $399 a month. Second child under 18, $399. 8-year provision, $342. Aid in attendance, $399. Transitional benefit for the first 2 years after veteran's death, $342, $34.95 per month. That's almost like a single veteran being 100%. It's 37 and some change, okay? So this is an example. Now, not all spouses are going to meet every single add-on, okay? But again, they are just giving you an example, all right? So I hope that you understood that information. Now, when I rated, did I grant some DIC claims? Yes. Did I deny some? Yes. And those were really hard to deny, but they did not meet the criteria. So, veterans, while you're still here, go out, get service connected. Okay, I just gave you the criteria. Stop sucking it up. I'm talking to spouses and they're saying, no, my husband or wife, they had all these conditions, but they never filed a claim with the VA. And what I just read you, now those spouses don't qualify. Okay, so if you don't want to do it for you, do it for your family. So when you do pass away and you pass away from a service-connected condition, your family is not left holding the bag. Okay, I cannot stress that enough. Raters just cannot grant these compensation benefits out of the kindness of their heart. They have to follow the VA regulations that are in place. Okay, so even if you're 50, 60, 70, go out. If you feel you should be 100%, fine, go for it, okay? But go back to va.gov, the M21 manual reference, because there's more information out there on DIC. I wanted to make everyone aware of this benefit, the criteria, and the payout. So with that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and don't forget to share this video with your fellow veterans. Thank you.